Olaf Scholz, appointed as Germany's new chancellor, replacing Angela Merkel after 16 years. Olaf Scholz has been sworn in as Germany's new chancellor on Wednesday, bringing Jane and Angela Merkel's 4 terms at the helm of Europe's largest economy. Scholz, the leader of Social Democratic Party (SPD), warned the secret word in the parliament as accepted a culmination of months of negotiation of months of following the SPD's narrow victory in September's federal elections. The 63-year-old lifelong member of the SPD served as the labor and social affairs minister in Merkel's first coalition government in the late 2000 years. In 2011, he was elected mayor of Hamburg, a position he held until 2018. Since then, he has served as the vice chancellor and the finance minister in Merkel's grand coalition government. Scholz seems to partly owing his success in the election to posing as Merkel's worthy here during the campaign. Holger Smedding, the chief economist at Bamberg Bank, wrote in a list note on Wednesday. The incoming government's vision for Germany includes plan to legalize cannabis and its naturalization and dual citizenship rules. It also aims to phase out coal by 2030 and have at least 15 million electric cars on the road by the same year. Mandatory COVID-19 business will likely also be considered, amid soaring cases in the country. Scholz has big shoes in fill. He is also taking over at a time of increasing diplomatic uncertainty in the European Union. Breakfast doesn't have much to do with white loss. Breakfast has long been held at the most important meal of the day, and over time its purported benefits have been accepted in court white control. But it turned out eat breakfast to stave off hunger and avoid overeating later may be questionable advice. Whether we eat or skip breakfast has a minimal discernible effect on body weight, says David Ellison, Dean of the Indian University School of Public Health at Bloomington. So how did it become conventional wisdom that eating breakfast is good for our waistlines? And why does this nation continue to hold such sway? Much of the credit goes to makers of the quintessential breakfast food cereal. The beginning in the early 20th century, American cereal maker and food manufacturer C.W. post-elevated breakfast schedules, with advancing that heightened the ability of grape news to do everything from helping children grow to boosting adults' brain power. Financial support for breakfast-related studies by cereal makers has also probably helped shape our perceptions of the morning meal. In most cases, such research has found that breakfast eaters tend to eat less than breakfast skippers. One limitation of all this research is that it focuses just on whether people eat breakfast, not what or how much they consume it. Alison says it's possible that eating breakfast may have other benefits, such as increasing alertness, boosting mood, and improving metabolic health. Also, like weight control, these effects are not truly well proven. Try different things and see what works for you, Alison says.